Alright, hello everybody. Let us get started. So as I mentioned yesterday, I intend to finish every game that I have started on stream by the end of December. And we're going to be starting with The Outer Worlds. Because honestly, this is the one that I have the most desire to see finished. Because, goddamn, I'm so sad I haven't been playing this. Alright, so where were we? Where were we last time we played? Journal. We were doing side quests. Weapons from the Void. Right. Logs Hawthorne Terminus remembers the groundbreaking of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more details can be found on the station. Captain Irian and the delivery. Right, okay, so we should head back to do this first, right? Sell out okay. So let's head back and do that first. Sign this nerd comic. How dare you? How so very dare you, SETI?
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
God, I love that you can, like, look out and see everything. It's so cool.
Can we chat?
No. No, I do not want to. Oh my god. He's a companion now. We have that boy. I'm remembering last time we played, we took our cleaning robot and attached a acid sprayer to where his soap sprayer is supposed to be. And it just occurred to me that I'm remembering what we've been doing. Alright. Let's put the gun away. Don't need the gun out right now.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar jobs.
Hard to miss something that big.
Am I a conveyor?
Guess your shuttle bay crews have been working overtime?
Yeah, but they're happy.
Or is
about
that
it.
a conveyor? Hold on.
Since the last one.
I don't know which one of us is the conveyor. What's a conveyor? I'm curious now.
Apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Well, apple cider. Where do I get apple
Rizzo
cider?
Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Hold on. Tell me, where do I get the apple cider? Because I could really go for some apple cider. It's the rest and go. Spacer's Choice. Hello. What is that used for? This is a medical lab. Oh. Hey. Hello. Oh. I feel bad for anyone that has to get a fucking injection from this thing. Look at the size of the needle. Alright, so who am I looking to talk to? Ah, you. Hello.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Is it? Oh yeah, because we got this pistol from that guy. That's right. Hey, TC. What am I wearing? When did I get this helmet? Let's put on our hat for now. Oh my god, I forgot the way my man looks. Okay. Journal, right. Distress signal. Right. Let's go talk to corporate person.
Yeah, I'll go 10 years back.
Oh, no, hold on.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
Why are you so
regularly
cute?
scheduled
Why are you so cute? No, come back. Hey, buddy. Why are you so cute? Look at him. Gladys.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
There we go.
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
Then I unfound it.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here. Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Do I have enough?
Fantastic.
Oh, cool, I do.
Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
The way she said that concerns me.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
Groundbreakers outside of the board's control.
Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way.
Huh. Okay, maybe we could go see about fixing some radiators.
Chief Junley Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night. Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. This heat problem we've got's gone unfixed for weeks. Can't say I know what the holdup is, but I'm sure she's trying her best. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Maybe we go take a peek around there.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. Go right ahead, sweetheart.
Alright.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Thank you, Gladys.
You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Oh my god, she's literally a sweet old grandma. She gave me candy. I love her character. She's just like a nice, like, black market sweet old grandma. That is the best. Hell yeah. Okay, so she mentioned. Okay, so she mentioned Junlei, which is the leader of this, like, space station.
Borston baked beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston
Following that
baked
series?
beans.
Maybe we can
Remember?
find
The
her
pirate ship?
and see if there's, like, a job to go fix the radiator. Hello. Can I just... Oh my god. You can see the heat lines. That is terrifying.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Hello.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Perhaps you need a contractor.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed
What
to
I'm
the next
hearing
phase of
is
repairs.
shoot first, ask questions later.
This is Halcyon News.
Right, doors don't open automatically. Wait, oh, okay. Down we go. Oh my god, that transition screen is bright. It blinded me.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now.
or you'll parley with the king.
How many of them are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I could take 5. Oh my god, they're bumping.
Down.
Whew! Now then, let's see what the spoils of war got for me down here. Whoops. Let me just shoot. Uh-oh. Come on, show me that sweet little head of yours. Captain McGreed. Ooh, he had a legendary weapon, the Montag. Well, he ain't gonna be needing none of that no more now, is he? That's what he gets for trying to threaten me. Ooh, hold on, give me X. There's a lot of robots down here. Also, I just realized I'm encumbered. Shit! Too fat. Wait, there's more loot. Gotta go back up. Gotta store stuff on my ship. Then come back. Too much loot. Too fat. So wait, hold on. Did we just get heavy armor? Is that what I read down there? Retrofitted heavy power armor. 16 armor. Ooh, what's it look like? I love it. Yes. Yes. Wait. Holy shit, 29. Hello. Just curious what all this. Oh, that's a cute outfit. Closed padded helmet. Alright, now I look like... This looks like a character you see that gets shot in the background during a Star Wars movie. This is what this looks like. Oh my god. I love it. Alright, so what do these helmets do? This is... Doesn't have any bonuses. This gives +5 to persuade. This is in general dialogue skills. That's block. Inspiration. Don't need that. Engineering. And sneak. I think I'm gonna go with this for now. I am too, TC. I was genuinely concerned that my internet was not gonna allow for me to stream today, but I am pleasantly surprised that it actually is working today. Ooh, hold on. 93. Special effect execute. Oh, right. Oh my god, what is that emote? That's so cute. What the fuck? Okay, so let's go put all this nonsense away that we don't need. Let's go stuff this all into our ship. Wait a minute, hold on. Do I have... Was I smart and did I take the fast travel perk? I did. I was smart for once in my life.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Transfer. Okay. Duplicates of things I do not need or do not plan to use. Hey, Ekmo, thank you for the host. Hello, Ekmo viewers. I am friend of Ekmo. We are playing Outer Worlds right now. We are getting through this game that I started many, many months ago. Okay, so don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need this. Shouldn't keep the grenade launcher. Don't need the flamethrower, don't need the axe. This is a better sniper than what I have right now. Hammer I don't need. Plasma rifle is weaker than current rifle I have, so I'm gonna put that away for now. Hey, it's all good. I appreciate the host either way. The ultimatum? Oh yeah, we got that gun from the dude that I threatened to kill if he didn't give me that gun. Man, I'm playing such a nice individual this game. Hey, TC, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate it, pal. Alright, so let's just start putting duplicates away. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Keep you for now. Don't need you. Need to finish this game. It's such a good game. Also, Ekmo, you missed it earlier, but I talked to an old grandma lady, and she gave me candy after I finished talking to her. It was the best. She literally gave me these like little candies after I finished talking to her. Okay, don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you, don't need you. Playing the game of storage inventory right now. Trying to get rid of everything I don't need right now. Put all of this away for now. Okay. Now we're ready to go to the new area. No, I would not like to take any of those weirdos with me. Now, we just murdered literally everyone in sight down here. The man dared to threaten me when I walked off the elevator, so I shot him in his face. Multiple times. And, then everyone down here got angry at me for doing that. I don't understand why. I just, I shot him in his face. I made it a quick death. Yeah, new pistol I have. 198, that's better. Okay. Had to check. Although you... Okay, no. Everything I got on is my currently highest damage stuff. That's not the sniper rifle.
I guess I'm on there.
Oh, there's a fucking robot in here. Oh. Oh, I atomized the robot. Hell yeah. Weapon parts. When I settled on the Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, to beginning my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grew shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling, you just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McReed, and he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update. McReed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. I don't know if I would ever want anyone to call me their fungus lad. That just sounds kind of awful. Ooh, plasma cutter. Hello. Fancy knife. Anything lootable in here? No? Can I take any of the mushrooms? No? Okay. Hey, fine. I guess I'm not gonna take any mushrooms. Fine, game. I didn't want to experience acid. Oh, who'd ever want to do that? Do these explode? Yes, they do. Okay, so that's this way. What's over this way? Well, there's a ladder up. Oh. What's the point of that ladder? Okay.
Bullshit.
No such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced
You've been getting into the
pasta.
boss's special stash again, haven't you?
There's no Alright, so here's the plan. Bip that man, bip her. Like that. Like this. Really? You didn't have anything, huh? Alright. Alright. Oh, I thought that was going to be something I could interact with. Oh. Okay, ladder is how I sneak into there. I see. I see now. Ladder was sneaky way in here. Collected radiator part. Now let's finish off this scum. Oh, that's not person, that's mech. Do I have anti-mech countermeasures? Not really. No, not really at all. Alright, so is there a way? Does not look like there's a way for me to sneak to the mech and disable it somehow. So he was murdered. What you got on, buddy? You know, these guys are pretty easy to take down, all things considered. I was expecting a bit more of a, like, complex down here to, like, have to fight my way through. These guys were, they were kind of chumps. Although, admittedly, when I first started shooting up the place, I got, I almost died. They cornered me and I almost died, so, you know. Take what I said with a grain of salt. Alright, let's go give this radiator a bit to the lady.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Huh.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Manta what? Manta what? What the fuck is a mantipillar? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Fuck. I don't like that name. Mantipillar sounds like giant bug. Fuck's sake, now I gotta go kill giant bugs. What is this, Starship Troopers? I don't like these sounds. Alright. You know, maybe I should have kept the flamethrower on me.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the machinery, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got some space outside.
Oh god. big slugs. Ugh. Wait, where? Ugh. Alright. Arrival confirmation. It is my honor to report that the groundbreaker successfully arrived at the Lagrane point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies. Now the stage is the mission to be carried out. My family would take ownership of the groundbreaker, specifying our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It was for... And his Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. Has no success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Huh. Cool, so basically like the founder of the station was like, no, I didn't fly out here to help you guys. I flew out here because you paid me. And I get to keep my independence for flying out here. That's kind of neat. Also, yeah, these guys are just like nasty slug boys. It's kind of awful. Up we go. Any loot? Any loot? Collect those for the loots. Ow, I'm on fire? Excuse me? What lit me on fire? Oh, did I touch that? Hold on, I have to experiment now. Quick save. I have to experiment. Ah, okay. Being near those is bad. It light me on fire. Okay. Plasma weakness. Getting burned too many times means... That seems like a bad thing to take. I'm gonna say no, because I feel like that'd bite me in the ass real fast.
Good news, some health security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostic sensors were diffused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Oh.
Wait, did you give up? Oh, it gave up. Huh. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. Oh, never mind. I didn't know that that perk I took worked on robots. So basically, I have a perk that when I shoot people, if I shoot them enough, they can, like, try to, like, leave combat because they're afraid of me, and I think that's what happened with that robot. I didn't think that could happen with the robots. Alright, cool. Alright. You know, I'm real happy I found this heavy gun a long time ago. It has been my savior against these, like anything with armor. It has been a godsend against. Hey, TC, thank you for the 15 bits. I appreciate it. Okay.
I'm target. Target.
Wait, I wanna... Fuck. How do I get down there? How do I... hold on, how do I get down there? Through here? Ooh, mag pick. through here. Wait, hard. What? How do I... I'm confused. Can I... Wait. Hold on.
Unexpected noise, I got this.
Alright, well, that was a simple fix. Oh, hold on. That was an easy peasy fix.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Staff's relentless work around half-cooked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. Around Groundbreaker's root test will be seen if our independence outlasts me. Found out Chief's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing. Half of her patching it up, lots of corner cuts when they were placed together. Huh. Alright. Cycle the pumps.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you things.
Ooh. We made it less hot. Yep. I knew it was gonna break my ankles. Owie. Hey, Harper. How you doing, buddy? We're fixing radiators right now.
This is Halcyon News.
Oh, Harper, I think you'll appreciate my current armor.
Up your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Hello.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Ooh, premium meds.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayen, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's this? Uh-huh.
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention.
That'll be all for now. Level up, hell yeah. Give me that. Turn them off. Ooh. I think I want more dialogue, though. Dialogue stuff is fun. I always love seeing what kind of stuff they have hidden in, like, dialogue choices. So let's do that for now.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work. You really saved our buns.
Oh, you're
Whenever
Edna,
you're free,
actually.
let's have a chat.
Hey.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Why are you gonna lose
Our
comm?
primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station. We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I'll go take a look.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time. Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Alright.
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Alright. Well, let's go take a look at this relay station. I kinda like helping these people on this station.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of noted terrorist Vinny's Wells. Report any sightings. Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? Punch right here.
You want a punch? We got a punch right here.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract haul. Could be drugs, could be bootleg Aetherwave cartridges.
And they're just...
Weird. I love the, like, little conversations you stumble across in games like this, like Fallout and, what do you call it, Skyrim and stuff like that. I like when they're, like, little tiny, like, offshoot conversations, nothing to do with the main story or you in any way.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Okay, journal, me want... Where's this one? Let's go have a look at the station. Got migraines today. Oh, I'm sorry, Harper. Migraines suck. Whoa. Wild. Alright, let's go take a peek. Also, someone remind me next time we're at one of the stations to look into upgrading, or not upgrading, buying more ammo for my gun. Need to go store stuff before we go out into here. Guns, me no need. You know what? Break you down. Break you down, break you down, break you down. Keep you for now. Keep you for now. You Garbo. Let me keep you for now. Ooh, hello. We'll keep those. Break you down, break you down. Keep you. Okay. Let us go and explore. Yeah, I won't take anyone. Good for what? Why would you ever have an antibiotic sales like propaganda thing be a skeleton? That seems counterproductive. Hello. What do we got here? Canonical set to charging routines. Oh, sick. I turned off all the robots. Hell yeah. The instructions printed in this menu have been covered by a mostly illegible scrawl. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. In some places, the pages are torn through the force of whoever wielded the pen. One section describing the correct procedure for setting automatic chemicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters with the text are circled as though the owner were trying to discover some message hidden within. Uh-huh. Ooh, that's really fancy, actually. I kind of like that. I love the design on that jacket. What the fuck? Alright. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with the crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them to give them to my special one. I gathered the crimson in my arms, and I felt so alive, so happy. I turned, and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there. Her eyes were so full of emotions. I know she feels, but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, trying it tight like a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now, and this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she was. She would look with a touch of crimson on her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. Uh-oh, crazy man. We're gonna find that crazy man, aren't we? I assume, yeah. Come on. Yeah, I'd rather not. If at all possible. Oh, a shotgun. Shame they're kind of crap in this game. Can I... Okay, we can't pick up landmines. Good to know. Ooh, pickaxe. I had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whisper tells me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no need, the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school, who's now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams, nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found, and described my dreams in whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he would help this character. He looked at me, and he knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, and that he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him, not. I have to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place, a place I can be alone, a place with no whispers. Oh. Alright, so this man went rapidly insane. I am concerned by these entries because, not because of like the man going crazy and he obviously was going to end, he's obviously going to end up killing someone, right? Like that's just like a fact of life. He's going to kill someone in one of these entries and it's going to talk about it. But I'm concerned because there's no bodies, there's no nothing anywhere, and not even like the robots. Mr. Robot. Gotta just... Chad, be quiet. We don't want him to see us. He ate them. I mean, it's possible. I don't want to entertain that thought, but it's quite possible. Now, if I just... Oh my god, why are you so tanky, Mr. Robot? What the fuck? Alright, so this is just real quickly... I think this does bonus damage to robots. Uh-oh. Had to reload. It does not do enough bonus damage. Mr. Heavy Cannon, please come back. Why is this one so tanky? What the fuck? Up. What do you got on you? I don't even have like good loot on you. Just that guy was just an asshole. Tanky, didn't have good loot. What the fuck, man? Uh-oh. The Whispers have a source and I have found it. I have found it. I have taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a worker's hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The Whispers barely stirred at The sight of their ill-fed, scarred and unwashed bodies, if only there were a few freighters docking there, bringing real people from Byzantium, it could almost have made a home free of temptation, free. As I made this place livable, or as much as it can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the aether to reach me, call out to me, to help me, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter, no more voices in the aether, and no more whispers. They fell silent. This was not me. It's not. I am this foul thing that I have feared for so long. It was the voices in the aether trying to make me hurt others, but I was stronger than they, and I have defeated them. I have already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. I miss my family and coworkers so much, especially Delilah. Alright. Oh, look, he's got like a little feather duster. Aw. Ooh, is that new armor? Oh my god, what does this give me? Sneak? Oh. I mean, I obviously have to wear that. I have to wear that. Open sesame. Hell yeah. I assume this is where the last entry is going to be. Let's go see what's up top real quick. Okay. Oh, he didn't make it off the station. Oh, I don't know if I want to read that one. Oh, poor duder. Oh, let's take your gun. Frey, huh? I was wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding a return home and bathe the streets in crimson, bright crimson, beautiful crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. End. Forgive me, Delilah. Well, I think that's everything on the station we've successfully explored. Alright.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
I like how she announces that over the over the relay system, so like they could hear that. Pickaxe, the silencer, a vortex mace. Huh. Sweet mama, that does a lot of damage. Oh yeah, hold on. Is my current sniper... No, my current sniper is worse. Okay. Oops. Put you back, put you away, you away, you away, because you're just useless now. What do we have in here that we don't need? Realistically, these. Most of these armors I don't realistically need. Keep that one on me. Everything else I'm pretty alright with. Alrighty. Alright. Let's get the fly back to the station. Wait, oh, right. Let's head on back to the groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Okay, before we go, let's go repair all of our stuff. No. Hey, TC, thank you for the 100 bits. We're the Bears Shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad. We know we're going, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for the fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble. We're here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. Okay. So I know I have this equipped. This is magazine, damage type. Let's give it a bigger mag. Longer range, maybe? Yeah, let's give it a longer range. So what's going on with our assault rifle that we got? So it does plasma damage right now. We could... That's pretty. I'm pretty happy with how that is right now. Can we not modify our pistol? Really? Okay. So what can we do with our fabulous armor? So we can add tech skill, range weapon skill. I feel like tech skill might be better, but I'm lacking in damage, so maybe we'll grab that. Oh yeah, what's this like fancy one that we got? Hold on, I didn't look at this armor. Ooh, it's like outlaw-y. Kind of like that. Cool. Also, I have to say, the one thing about this game that I love, I fucking love the armor and weapon designs of everything.
Please avoid damaging
They did
yourself or others
such a
while
good
you're
job
out.
with it. Did such a good job with the design of everything in this game. Just mwah.
Hey, be careful with those crates.
Rizzo's purple berry punch. Salt flour and
Hey, I just noticed. Because we fixed the radiator,
This is House
before you could see like heat lines in this area, there's no more heat lines. It's also like not glowing red. Huh. I didn't notice that. Cool. Hello.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Here's your data.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones.
Uh-oh.
Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Give me that money. I'm gonna go gamble it all right now. Actually, I kind of want to... There's a weapon person somewhere on this station. Ammo. I wanted to buy ammo. Hello, do you sell ammo?
Welcome! Looking to give a beating or take one?
Let me see your wares, boy. What kind of ammo do you have? Weapons. Ooh. Huh. Neat. Armors. Standard guff. Meds, that. You not sell ammo? You not sell ammo? You not sell ammo, huh? Alright, well, shit. What is this? Geographic scanner. Interactable highlight range, +5. Oh, that was actually really nice to have. Maybe I'll grab that. How much money do I have right now? Oh, I have 11,000. Okay, we'll buy one of those. And that's it. That's all we're gonna buy, actually. Oh, alright. You know what? I regret opening that door. Don't think I'm gonna be buying food from this place anytime soon. You know what? No, I'm good.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Waste disposal. Oh, hold on. Bell's Shells sounds like an ammo store. Hello, do you have ammo? Aha, you have a gun on your thing, so I assume you have ammo.
It get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up.
What you got for trade? Ooh. Fancy pistol. Revolver. Still think my pistol that I have currently is stronger. Not stronger than that, though, I think. Let me see that. Plasma launcher. Alright, so I need heavy ammo. Except... realistically, that's all I needed, I think. That's all you got, huh? Alright. Cheers, lady. I appreciate it. Is this a bar? Oh, it is a bar.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
You know what? I don't want to talk to no man named Stevedore. I'm gonna be on my way, I think.
Rizzo's purple berry crunch. With a purple berry flavor more credit.
Let's 298. Yeah, I thought it would be better. Well, I think that's every quest we have here on this station done. Board's agent, you may be able to help her by speaking with the board's representative. Oh, hold on. No, it's not. We gotta go talk to Udom. Gotta go talk to Mustache. Oh wait, don't close that door. Oh my god. Almost got cut in half. Hello. Mr. Udom.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Have you returned with the sum she owes?
How much did she owe?
Her current bill. Some numbers may have changed as interest compounds. I'm glad we could come to an accommodation.
Oh, okay.
You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Nope, you good. Every time I see that dialogue option of I know where Phineas Wells is, I always want to click it, but I think I'm going to save that for another playthrough.
Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local port embassy. CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Alright. Well, let's go dump her off in the ship as fast as possible. Damn it. Thought I had enough speed to clear that. Alright, so now we move on with the story quest. Wait. Yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. Look at on the ground bridge. Hold up. Oh, okay. So let's go put her in the ship. Hey, Blackjack, how's it hanging? Reminds me, I need to open this up real quick. Okay. Going good, just got off work.
Oh,
Hell
you're back.
yeah.
Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
Alright, my ship's a Tsundere. Good to know. What do we need? Right. I want to see what this is all about. No thank you. La La da 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 da.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Sugar Bell Flakes and Purple Berry flavored power nuggets.
If this is something Tobias could handle, see yourself out the door. Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor.
Cool.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Aight.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Alright, if anybody follows me, I shoot them in the dick. Understood, miss. What, no music going down? Alright, fuck the elevator.
CNP worst. It's not the worst unless it's the worst.
It's not the worst. God damn it. That slogan just like clicked in my head what it was saying.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Wow. So now... journal. Oh, okay.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Sure.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Alright, just tell me what to
You'll
do.
want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Alright, I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Hell yeah, level 14. Alright, let's upgrade our weaponry a bit. You know what? What counts? Hold on. What counts as a long gun? You are... long gun, heavy weapon, pistol. Okay, so I think I'm gonna dump most of my points into long gun and pistol. For this one. Put 5 into long gun, 5 into pistol. For this level up. Get those damage numbers up a bit. Okay, perks. What do we got? Dialogue skill, increased carrying capacity, health restored per kit, companion ability, movement penalty to accuracy. Ooh, that would be very, very nice, considering how often I like to use that. Let's grab that. Oh yeah, we actually have to fly to the place we need to go to. I really want to know what happens if I do this. Let's go here for now.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
The planet's gorgeous. Look at that. Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's like really, really cool, actually. Alright. Let's head out and see what we can find, shall we? Oh my god. I wonder if you lived on a planet with like another planet like that so close, if that's what this would actually look like. That's fucking wild. God, this game is so pretty. Well, let's go see if there's anything to steal, shall we, boys? Can I? No, I cannot get up there. Tasty for me, hee hee. Yes. Okay. Grim. That's always the name of a person you want to see on a planet like this.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Howdy.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Hell yeah.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
You know what? I like you.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
You know what? I like you. I'll check
Thanks
on
a
your poster.
bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Yeah, that's true, Seti. I wonder how gravity on a planet like this would be, like having two so close together. Like, what it would do to gravity. Because, like, the moon affects our planet, you know, like with the oceans and the tides and all that kind of stuff. So I wonder what it'd be like with this. Just, like, neat little things to think about. So let's go check on that poster for him. Rizzo. Okay, that's just for me. I was hoping one of those was going to be ammo. Because I'd like to buy more ammo for heavy weapons. You have a red scythe. Just looking.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
Wait, is this way? It's just B.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Hello.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Grim.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago. Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
I can appreciate that.
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
I'll see you later. I like this idea that when he's waiting for people to get back to work, he doesn't yell at them or nothing. He's just sitting there behind them just... Just fucking... just passive-aggressively breathing through his nose as loud as he can. Hey.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Don't say moisten
Clear
the
my
loins.
schedule. This
please.
newcomer has a meeting with me.
Don't say those words to me.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Oh my god. Alright. Not gonna say that one.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Okay.
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Where do I find it?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Okay, sounds easy enough.
Saying what which way? That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Okay. Man, those two, that was a fucking wild ride of a conversation between... Okay. Bolt was his name. Grim tomorrow. Let's continue to help Boy out with his poster.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? She's always
That's just rude. Just call people cranky. Moist loins, God. I don't know why, but I was just like, She in here? Ah, okay. Hello, Miss Velma.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Huh?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Yeah, sure.
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
We're gonna wait to ask about Grimm's poster. Let's help her out and then ask about the poster.
He
And
thinks
I
I
think
don't
that
pay
might
them
help
enough
our
for
life
flipping
be
switches and
smoother.
turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
Okay.
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Okay.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Okay.
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Fair.
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Extra crispy toasts once or twice, Suddy. What about halfway? You know what? We'll wait for that.
Fine by me.
Alright, I'll be back. Let us go see the secret people. Let's go see Braxton first. Might as well have been sandpaper kill me. Oh no. Oh god. I assume these are the apartments.
Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oh no, I'm curious. Lower right. Oh my god. Holy shit, this man was brutalized. He's not gonna need any of this anymore, no, is he? What the fuck happened? Frigate outfits, all the same cut and color, was stuffed into the suitcase. What the fuck, man? The vetting slip with some increasingly bold wager made for a team called Mostly Colonists from left field tossball betting. He what done did bet on a game, then he won the bet, and I assume screwed someone out of a lot of money. Woof. Hello?
We don't get many outsiders. Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Isaac is who we're looking for, huh? Hello, is there a man named Isaac in here? Just a poopy necklace. Live right next to the vending machines. Dude could get snacks whenever. Yeah. What a life. He had such a good one. Laura. I'm looking for an Isaac, not Laura. Hello?
Oh, you startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh? Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Oh, don't tell me the dead guy's Braxton.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand.
Oh.
So maybe look for him there?
Cool. Dead guys in Braxton. Hell yeah. I really want to know what's going on with this murder. No. Howdy.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
Glacial Age Mammoths? I really want to choose this one.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
Goodwill tour.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
Weird.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering
so
why I
he
hadn't
was
seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Why you gotta rag on a man's teeth?
I don't know
Poor
for
guy.
sure,
He's dead and
but
just
I saw
bad
Elijah
mouths
and his
his
buddies
teeth.
pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Good. Someone's gotta. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
I'll go bash their heads in.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
Sir, please, I need your help. Oh,
Hello?
thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten
boy.
by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak. Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh dear.
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Yeah, I'll go help your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay. Oh my god. Hands in the
Who
air
fuck
where I
are
can
you?
see him.
This ain't your alley.
Hey, how you doing?
What are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Oh, I don't have enough intimidate. Wrong answer, bitch. Uh-oh. Woo! Mamma mia, she hits hard. Oh my gosh, this pistol has such a kickback to it. It's hard to aim. She doesn't have a head anymore for you. Ooh, money. What? I like how they called this their secret alleyway, but this is the most obvious alleyway. Also, shout out to the guards for not giving a shit about that. That's some bad news,
Fine
fella.
day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies.
Oh dear.
If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Okay. I feel like this one's probably a good answer.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated.
Oh shit, I got paid for that.
Please
Hell yeah.
consider this payment for your services.
Oh yeah.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
That's all. I just wanted to tell you he's a good kid. So now... Alright, let's go rescue a kid. Oh, so sweet Jesus. This gun hits hard, but it has the kickback of a fucking horse. It was so hard to aim in that fight. This planet is like really vibrant. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, hello, you're in my face now. Shut its head off. Raptidon meat. Raptidon hide. Okay, those things hurt. They hurt quite bad, in fact. Oh god. Didn't mean to shoot that man in his butt. Just desecrated his corpse. Hello, safe. Give me. So apparently the kid's that way. Well, let's get on getting. Can Owie, 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 owie. Also, it's weird that the headshot wasn't the execute. Feels like headshot should be execute, right? I assume those sulfur pools that lady was telling me about. she was talking about how dangerous this place was. Really? Nothing? Okay. This man has his head eaten off. Thank you. Hey, miss it? Oh, I missed. There we go. Thankfully, I apparently have 10 billion rounds of pistol ammo to use, so I can waste them on these. Yeah, sure is. And... oh, he didn't die. Oopsie, oopsie. I like how when you blind them, they run around and freak out. That's kind of great. So what we got in here? Sounds like angry animals. Alright, control armor, shotgun. Oh my god. Alright, hello loot box. Ammo. Fucking lot was a treasure trove, holy shit. These are cannons. Boy is still that way, so let's murder these cannons right quick, shall we? Oh, you're still alive, huh? Alrighty, let's continue heading towards wherever this kid is. Also, like you said, TC, I am fully expecting this to not be like an actual person. Ooh, flamethrower, hell yeah. Get free flamethrower. Free money, free health. And... where are your friends at, though? Or is it just... is it just you, Mr. Robot? such a bad shot. Oh! Alright, well, that gun did literally nothing. Oh, you gave me quite the heart attack. I was sitting there after I killed the guy over there. I'm like, why hasn't the battle music started? And then I saw fire racing towards me. Alright, so we gotta upgrade our machine gun sometime soon. Or at least upgrade our skills. Hot damn, we are not doing a lot of damage anymore. Nothing on you, huh? What do we got weaponry-wise? Anything that's like in a vast upgrade? No, not really. Well, that's a big upgrade. Okay. What the fuck? 960 damage. Okay. I assume this thing's downside is going to be that it just chews through ammo. Amber Heights. How's our arm and everything doing? Let's repair everything. Yes, repair please. Well, that's not a good sign. Never a good sign to find an abandoned camp. Alright, so let's head on in. Nah. Hello. Got a
Well,
real
hello,
weird hat.
and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Oh boy, the kid's been indoctrinated, huh?
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it.
Oh, he's not a kid at all.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Oh my god. What do you want to do about it? She's gonna, you know what?
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead. You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more. I know it sounds extreme, but I can't go back. I just can't. This is the only way I can think of to be free. I hate to think of her grieving, but it'll be good for her to move on. In the long run, you know? Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Well, looks like we're going to tell Ma her son died. Even though he's alive, it's going to be interesting. Curious to see how this is going to play out. I do not in the slightest think this is going to play out happy. I feel like this is going to go so wrong so fast. Let's get this up to 50, because I've been kind of getting burned by not having it at 50. It's gonna end so bad. I know it's gonna end real bad. I have a feeling. Oh, I got a feeling in the pit of my stomach this isn't gonna go well at all. Alright, well that's part 1 on my laundry list done. Caleb. Secret people, right. So now for this one, I need to... Wait, where am I actually going for this one? Region. Oh, okay, I can just travel to here. Got a bad feeling about this, fellas. Oh, hey, look, they got a little observatory out here, I just noticed. It's in the observatory. Dead people. Dead people is in here. A top hat. Hell yeah. Got a top hat. $289. Okay, same as what we got. Plasma carbine. Less damage. Alrighty. What else we got laying around in here? Oh. Oh my god, it has such bad gun spread. I understand why it does so much damage now. Can't hit anything. Mamma mia. Oh. It's gonna be a cult kind of thing, isn't it? This is gonna be a cult kind of thing, isn't it?
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
He's gonna be murdered up here, isn't he? I have a feeling he's gonna be dead somewhere in this house. Got a bad feeling he's dead somewhere. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I think that blade was called Supper Time. Joy, they're cannibals. Oh, God. Alright, well. Well, you know what we do to cannibals around these parts, don't you, fellas?
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
And you've been getting fat, haven't you? Woo. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to switch my weapon. Let me heal up real quick. Anyone else want to come up the stairs? I thought not. Get a reload real quick. Yeah. The second they said dinner, I had a feeling they were cannibals. I was hoping they weren't gonna be cannibals, but, you know. The second they said stay for dinner, I had a feeling. I had a bad feeling. No one tells you to stay for dinner in a Fallout Obsidian game unless they're cannibals. That's just a rule of life. butchered them though. This gun's awesome. Oh, so the poor foreman lady's gonna be real upset that Isaac's dead. Well, it's two things on the agenda sorted. So far, nothing on this agenda has ended happily. Let's go see what Caleb wants. Oh, actually, I think I need to be inside for this. Oh wait, I think I traveled to the unreliable. Oops. Alright, spin around, transition out. Oh, cool, the elevator comes up automatically. Oh yeah. Yeah, do I actually have any helmets that help with intimidation? This is all dialogue skills +7, so let's slap that on for now. Range weapon skills. What does this look like? Oh yeah, that's right. So let's have our talking hat on. Let's go have a word with Caleb. Howdy.
New face, huh? You from Offworld? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us? Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay. Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Also, I don't know why they're trying to negotiate with Velma when it's very evident that she's not the one that controls the money flow in the town. Surely they'd want to talk to... what's his name? Big Hat Man, Moist Loins Man. Surely they'd want to talk to him about giving more money to Velma so Velma could give more money to them. Like, surely that'd be a smarter run of things, right?
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for Rat Musk. Bet they also pay.
Hello.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts. That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
What do you got against this Catherine lady?
You knocked any sense into him yet? Well, that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay.
Was it honest? I kind of lied.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
I see.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Or new, I guess.
Huh.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. Damn right it is. No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
I see.
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway.
Yeah.
Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
I had a feeling helping her out with the Braxton people and all that was the right choice.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeine on.
Wait. And, where's boy at? Grimmy boy! Got you your poster, boy. Merry Christmas.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Oh. What a nice kid. Alright, so... Alright, let's go tell this lady that her son's dead, even though he's not dead. Oh boy. I have a real bad feeling about this. Alright, hey lady.
Oh, you're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker? No, that can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right. How could you know it was him? That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, no, it can't be. He's not dead, not my child, not my sweet Tucker. I promise I always look out for him. Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
know, I was expecting that to end a lot worse than her just being upset. Let's pump these up to 55, and then let's pump some into these. I mean, honestly, Seti, that's what I was expecting to happen at the end of that dialogue. I was like, oh, please don't, lady. Science weapon damage, intractable highlight range. Base health. Base health sounds like it would be really nice to have. Additional ammo. That also might be really nice. Yeah, let's grab the ammo, because I've been looking for that a lot lately. Let's go run this. Yeah, let's go run this as our last mission for now. Where are we heading to? Wait, really? Just outside the door, huh? Gonna be in a ditch somewhere, eaten by bugs. Oh god, probably. Once the, like, world progresses and everything changes, it's just gonna come back and be like, yeah, did you hear about her? She died. And it's like, oh god. Alright, you little shits. Oh my god. Where's this last map? Well, just the easiest way to deal with them. Bursts. Ugh. Burning me up and all that. Alright. Well, in we go. What do we got going on in this Soldier's bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics is not very good with slogans, shingles, and their taglines. Presentations tended to be dry and lacking emotional appeal and funny references. Soldier also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it. And all in all, Sanjay's work habits is a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. Interesting. so I'm going to just delete all of that. Put it simply, I like this place. I think I'm gonna try to help them out. So what's up here now? God, I'm so glad I got the lockpicking stuff early. Because boy, has it afforded me a lot of loot.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats hear boots? Get away! Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
A Manta Queen?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions. Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. What do you mean? It's locked. But it's... Okay, I mean, I'll try. But I'm pretty sure you can't open a locked... Oh, my eternal soul! It worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? Thanks a lot, mister.
Oh, I really wanted her to be a companion. I really wanted her to be a companion. Oh, god damn it. Just, listen, lady, normally doors lock on the other side. What are you talking about? Doors don't lock that. Oh, hey, it opened. It's fucking... Oh my god, I fucking love it. Alright, well, let's travel back to the ship for now. Wait, well, hostiles nearby? What hostile? Oh, that hostile. It's like, what the hell are you talking about, game? There ain't no hostile in sight. And there's 4 of them. Alright. Let's head back to the Unreliable. God damn it.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required every time the captain leaves the ship?
Poor Ada. Poor Ada. Wait, did I get that for murdering Frey? Did I murder Frey? Did I murder a man named Frey? Did I? Man, I don't even remember who I murdered at this point. I've killed so many people. Store. Don't need you, don't need that. Don't need this, don't need that. Don't need that. Fucking supper time. But don't need any of that. Armor-wise, we're pretty okay right now. Put those away for now. We got a top hat, we got a top hat. Put away all this food that I don't need. Alright. I'm gonna save. And, I do believe that's gonna be it for today, chat. I do believe that's gonna be all I got in me for today. We made quite a lot of progress, actually. We cleared out most of the Groundbreaker. We made touch on the new planet. Met all the people. Told a man her son was dead. Found a man who got eaten by cannibals, and saved a couple of people. So, yeah. Thank you guys all so much for coming and hanging out. I truly, truly do appreciate it. We will be back with more of this tomorrow, because basically, I'm going to be trying my best to stream every single day until we have completed every game in my backlog. So that includes Outer Worlds, Oblivion. Gonna be going through Star Wars, finishing the Jedi Knight story. Gonna be hitting up what's it called? There's one more in my thing that I'm forgetting about. I don't remember what it's called. Pit People. Gonna try to get Sir Bleep once he's off school. We're gonna finish up Pit People. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming and hanging out. If you liked what you saw and you're new to the stream, please follow along. It helps me out immensely. We will be back tomorrow. And until then, hope you guys all have a fantastic night and take care. Bye-bye, guys.